In the previous class, we were discussing about systems of costing and methods of costing. Now let us see techniques of costing. The term techniques of costing can be used to refer to the specialized technique or procedure adopted for ascertaining cost of products for certain special purposes under special conditions and for providing relevant cost data to the management for special purposes of cost control, management policy and managerial decisions. Here techniques of costing is nothing but here specialized techniques or procedures adopted by the organization for ascertaining the cost of products. Again here ascertain the cost of products for special conditions and for providing relevant cost data to the management for the purposes of cost control, management policy and managerial decisions. The important techniques of costing are here absorption costing, marginal costing, budgetary control, standard costing, direct costing and uniform costing. So these are the techniques of costing. Then let us see these one by one. The first one is absorption costing. Absorption costing is a practice of charging all costs, both variable and fixed, to operations, products or processes. Absorption of costs. Here absorption costing is nothing but a technique of absorbing the costs or here charging the costs. Again charging both variable and fixed costs to operations or to products or to jobs or to departments. So that is known as absorption costing. Absorbing the cost or charging the cost to the various departments or various here products or to various jobs is known as absorption costing. And again, the Institute of Cost and Works Accountant of India defines absorption costing as a method of costing by which all direct costs and applicable overheads are charged in products or cost centers for finding out the total cost of production. Absorbed cost includes production cost as well as administration and other costs. Their absorption cost or absorbing the cost includes here absorption of production cost as well as here administration and other costs. The second one is marginal costing. Marginal costing is a technique of bifurcating the total cost of a product or operations into two classes, a variable or marginal cost and a fixed cost, and charging only the variable cost to the product for the purpose of ascertaining its marginal or variable costs and the effect of changes in volume or type of output on profit. This technique of costing is adopted by concerns where level of output or the type of output changes often. The marginal costing is a technique of bifurcating the total cost into variable cost and fixed cost. Or here marginal cost is nothing but extra cost involved in the production of extra product or extra goods. Marginal over and above the that is fixed, or we can say that the additional cost incurred to produce additional your output is known as marginal cost. Again here this is marginal costing. Here technique is adopted in order to ascertain the effect of changes in volume or output on profit. So this marginal costing technique is adopted for the purpose of here knowing the effect of changes in volume or a type of output on profit. Changes in the volume, that is the effect of changes in volume on profit. So in order to know or not ascertain or in order to find out the effect of changes in volume on profit, we adopt this marginal costing technique. Then the third one is budgetary control. Again, a system of estimated cost. Estimated cost here makes use of budgetary control. You know, budgets, here predetermined plans relating to the activities of a business expressed in physical terms or units and monetary values. Here budget is nothing but here predetermined here plans relating to the activities of the organization expressed in physical units and monetary values. Physical units and monetary values. Budgets are prepared for a period with respect to sales, production, etc. The technique ensures actual performance to be in line with the budgets. Here budgets are prepared for various activities of the organization, see, for the production, for the purchase, or for the sales, or for the performance of the various activities of the organization. Here budgets are prepared. Then after these budgets are prepared, then the actual performance is compared with the budgeted performance. Again here variations are taken into account and corrective measures are adopted. So this budgetary control is also a technique of here costing. Again this is used for the purpose of cost control. Then standard costing, we know this connotes the setting up of standards in advance or your targets of performance and the expression of the standards in monetary terms. And again here this standard costing is nothing but again it is a technique where here standards of performance are here determined in advance or here target of performance decided in advance. After that actual performance is taken note of, then the standard performance or your predetermined performance and the actual performances are compared. Then again your variations are taken note of, then corrective measures are here adopted. So this standard costing is also a technique which is adopted for the purpose of cost control by the management. Then direct costing. Here all direct costs are charged to job, operations, processes, and all indirect costs are charged to profit and loss account of the period in which they arise. See, where all direct costs are charged to jobs, then indirect costs are charged to profit and loss account of the period in which they arise. Some fixed costs are considered as direct costs in appropriate circumstances and are charged to products, processes, etc. Here, costs are charged to jobs, operations, processes. That is, direct costs are charged to processes, jobs, operations. All indirect costs are charged to the profit and loss account. That is what direct costing. Uniform costing, where a number of units of the same undertaking or several undertakings within the same industry here decide to adhere to one set of accepted costing principles. They are said to be following uniform costing. That is here when number of units of the same undertaking or same industry within the same industry decide to here adopt one set of accepted costing principles, they are said to be following uniform costing. That is, uniform costing is nothing but here adoption of the same costing principles by number of units of the industry or number of here units operated by the same undertaking. See, one industry, there are number of units are here there, but these units are adopting same cost accounting principles, that is known as uniform costing, or your uniform costing techniques or uniform costing principles are adopted by the by a number of units operated by the same undertaking or operated by the same industry, that is known as uniform costing. So these are the various